Hello City fans, we are back with your 5 things that we learned during Manchester City's game with Newcastle. A 2-0 win, a clean sheet and a happy start to the weekend. Let's get into it. So for me, everybody, we have a generational talent at Manchester City in Phil Foden. I think all City fans are aware of that, and he literally could win Manchester City the league. I think his form, obviously it's 3 goals in 4, but his performances are so good at the minute that this is so important for Manchester City now. That spike in confidence that, for me, he is giving the entire team with his performances. I think the rotational options City now have, obviously with Mahrez, who's been banging form as well, is huge, and I do question whether or not Arsenal do have that, and I think that's going to be massively, massively important towards the back end of the season. I thought he was excellent again today, a fantastic goal, probably should have had a second as well, that one put on a plate by Jack Grealish, good save from Nick Pope, but absolutely fantastic man of the match performance from Phil Foden yet again, and he is driving City forward. Number 2, everybody, probably something people won't pick up on, but it's City's resilience. I thought Walker, Ake, Akanji, Diaz, they were fantastic. They really were. Newcastle were trying to apply the pressure, and previously we've seen City not fold in situations like that, but concede silly goals. And you know, Forest being probably the archetypal example really there. But overall, I thought City stood strong. Rodri was playing in that defensive midfield role exceptionally once again. And as a unit, City defended very, very well against the Newcastle side who were trying to put them under pressure. A Newcastle side who were trying to vie for that top 4 position, or one of the top 4 positions. And I thought City's rearguard was very, very good in that match. So the resilience is another thing which is going to be massively important going into these last few games. Number 3 that we learn Number 3, everybody, is probably Kevin De Bruyne. It was another, I mean, he's been on and off, hasn't he, Kevin De Bruyne? He was poor today, I thought. There could have been, there's an occasion with KDB where he can be poor and then he'll end up getting an assist or getting a worldy goal. We all know that. But I thought he was poor today. I thought Pep was right to bring him off. Looked like he was getting a little bit frustrated. And maybe there's a situation where Foden could even take his position at some point. You know, I feel like that direct replacement could actually work for Manchester City. Who knows? But I thought he was poor today, but we're not going to hold that against KDB. We know how good he is, but it's interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how Pep tinkers with this one because he has been on and off recently, and City do have the options to freshen it up. Number 4, everyone, I just wanted to say a special well done to Manuel Akanji, who was just adapted to this City side absolutely seamlessly. What a transition it's been from him coming, you know, been at Dortmund for that period of time, then coming to Manchester City. It must have been a huge learning curve, but you just can't tell. I mean, he's such an intelligent footballer and someone who works so well in this City side. And I think, once again, today, he was just, I mean, he was sort of marking Joe Linton and Wilson. They were sort of interchanging, and I thought he just held it. Absolutely held it so well, so maturely, so professionally, and with expertise, really. And Manuel Akanji, we need to start, you know, putting even more respect on this guy's name. And number 5, everyone, a little bit of a fun one to end on. Haaland working the crowd. This guy just knows exactly what to do to work this Manchester City crowd at the end there, just kicking the ball off Joe Linton. I think he got booked at the end because he was getting frustrated. And it was great to see, you know, City getting the 2-0 win, clean sheet, and Haaland working the crowd even though he hadn't scored. So that's it from me, guys. Please make sure you are clocking in with all of the Manchester City news on this YouTube page. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in a bit.